First off, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makar Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS that teach us this word, and shalom unto the hopeful elect upon the four corners of this earth that's trying to make it out of here. Now, today I wanted to talk about setting goals. Because if you don't have goals set in your life, that's not a way that you should want to live. If you're not in this truth, then you're just floating through your everyday life, not trying to better yourself, not trying to see yourself become better, not helping yourself, helping people around you, not if you aren't trying to gain something at all times, if you aren't trying to attain something at all times, have something more on your plate that can help you become better, that can help you increase in this word, increase amongst Akim, anything. If you aren't bettering yourself, and if you don't have a goal set, that is no way to live. You can't just float about in life not having anything set. Now, on the other hand, there are people in the world that have goals set. There are people in the world that have goals set, but they have goals set amongst their own lusts and their fleshly desires. The first thing that comes to mind is like people who want to enter gangs and stuff like that. They have a goal to be amongst things like that, and that doesn't contribute to yourself spiritually whatsoever. That's not a good goal that you should have set for yourself. You people have goals to make money, because money ain't gonna matter at the end of the day. Money is a defense, but people set goals to make money moves and that's their lifestyle. That's their goal for life, just to make money. That's not a good goal to set for yourself. You gotta set goals that are gonna better yourself, make yourself more in this faith, increase your spirit. For scripture I want to bring out is going to be Philippians chapter 3 verse 13. It says, "Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind, things that have happened, and reaching forth into the things which are before." Things that are before him. He's reaching toward things that are in front of him, so he can reach out and try to grab onto that's a goal. He says, verse 14, it says, "I press toward the mark of the prize of the high calling of the Most High and Hamashiach Yahushai." So that's our ultimate goal, pressing towards the mark, trying to make it out of here in the last days. That's the goal that we should have in our minds at all time. That's the ultimate goal of all of us, making it out of here. That's that number one goal. And the importance of having a goal is it's apparent, because not only should we have goals, but Yahushai had a goal. Yahushai, of all people, he kept goals. To prove that, here, let me get John chapter 4, verse 34. It says, Shalaki, my phone moving kind of slow. It says, "Yahushai saith unto them, My meat is to do the will of him that sent me, and to finish his work." So that meat is talking about his goal. And I have another scripture to back that up. Here, let me get John chapter 6 verse, I believe it's 27. Yeah, John chapter 6 verse 27 says, "Labor not for the meat which perisheth, but for the meat which endureth unto everlasting life, which the Son of Man shall give unto you. For him hath the Most High the Father sealed." So there you go, right there. It's talking about a goal. It's saying, don't labor, don't work for that meat which is gonna perish. Those fleshly goals that you'll set, and if you live in the world, if you live amongst the world, Don't labor for those goals, but you should labor for the goal that's going to give you everlasting life, the goal that's going to profit you more. That's the goal that you should work towards. If you here, let me go to the definition of that word meat in that scripture. It says, Strong G 1035. It says brosis, act of eating, in a wider sense, corrosion, that which is eaten, food, ailment. Of the soul's food, either which refreshes the soul or nourishes and supports it. So that's the one I'm looking for. Of the soul's food, either which refreshes the soul or nourishes and supports it. So that's not physical food that is talking about there. That's food that is gonna feed your soul. That's this word. That's the goal that I'm talking about there. That's the food you should be looking for. That's the goal you should be working toward. In past accounts in the scriptures, there's people who had a goal set in mind, and with the power of the Most High, with them working towards that goal, it was accomplished. Like David and Goliath, he was the underdog in that situation. He was the person who was supposed to lose. And David went up to Goliath with a slingshot, and his goal in mind was that he was going to take down Goliath. And what did he do? He was able to kill him because he had that goal set in mind, and the Most High was with him through that goal. If you have a goal set and it helps you out, spiritually, it helps you out. If it's not a wicked goal, I'll put it at that. If that goal isn't set in wickedness and the Most High is with you, then you'll be able to accomplish that goal. Because that's the type of life that you want to live. If you set goals for yourself, you can keep pushing forward. You can keep pushing forward because you have something to look forward to. You have something to press toward. You have something. If you keep setting goals for yourself to become better, you're going to keep becoming better because you have no choice to. That's the thing that you're working towards. If you're running a mile outside and you see things ahead of you, and you know this mile is going to take a little bit to accomplish, but you see things ahead of you, you should set a goal to run to that point. And once you make it to that point, set a goal to run to the next until you're done with that mile. That's the goal that you should set for yourself. Now, if you're in this truth and you're fresh in, or for example, if you're a fresh runner and you can't run a mile yet, set lower goals for yourself. If you're fresh in this truth, don't set the biggest goal ever that you just aren't able to accomplish yet. Set small goals and work your way up to those big goals. But all in all, if you keep goals for yourself, then you have no choice but to become better. But if you just fail to set goals completely, then you're never gonna make it to a point that you want to be in this truth. You're never gonna make it to a point that the Most High wants you to be. But the final thing I have to say on this is to remember to keep the goal that we need to make it up out of here in your mind. That's the ultimate goal, and that's the goal that your heart should be set upon at all times, that your mind should be set upon at all times. So, with that being said, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makar Kodash, and Shalom.